The 20 years have gone by very quickly, and I feel like what keeps it going is the fact that I'm always kind of working into the future. Most of the staff is kind of working on the present, but I'm working in the future. So I am working right now on the 15-16 season and actually the 16-17 season. And so once we get those in place, then I'm working on the next thing. So I think that is probably what keeps me going, because I'm always looking for that next big thing. And so that's kind of where I still love coming to work every day, and I love the people that I work with, and I still think the Civic Center in particular is such a grand facility, and it's an honor to come here every day. The 5-week engagement of the Phantom of the Opera in 1997 really changed the landscape for us, because up to that point we were doing smaller shows that would play for 4 or 5 performances. We weren't really doing many of the national tours, and so to have that performance here, it not only changed the landscape of for us, but it changed the landscape of downtown, because suddenly the restaurants and the hotels realized that this was something that could change them. We asked hotels to buy tickets in advance and package them together for people from out of town. And on opening night, one of the hoteliers told me, "I wish I would have bought 3 times the number of tickets that we bought." And so that was a big change for us. Certainly in my first year, the opening of State Fair, the Rodgers and Hammerstein musical, which was done pre-Broadway, we opened the national pre-Broadway tour, and just the fact that they were here for about a month and working around these great stars and Broadway producers was really a lot of fun. We've opened a number of tours, which I really love that. The tour of La Cage aux Folles a few years ago, and Frost Nixon. It's always fun to have those kind of shows here. And then there are the shows that I think most people kind of would have scratched their head and thought about, gee, is that a show that should play here in Des Moines, like Avenue Q or Spring Awakening or August Osage County? Those are the shows that I'm very proud that we presented, because in some cases they had strong language or they had strong themes, and our audiences embraced them, and they really said, we love these kind of things. Certainly the creation of what we call the Willis Broadway series is one of my proudest accomplishments. I think it's gone way beyond what we ever thought it would be. The education program that we have is, I think, a tremendous asset to this organization and to the community, and it serves so many, not only young people, but also adults with a variety of activities. The creation of the Temple Theater, at the first run of the show Triple Espresso, which went way beyond what we ever thought it would do. I'm also very, very pleased with what we've been able to do with keeping the facilities in great shape. I think the fact is that sometimes when you run organizations like this, you can say, well, we'll fix that next year, but we really have an attitude of trying to stay current. There is very little in this 35-year-old building that hasn't been touched in the last 10 years. And so I think keeping the facilities in great shape is something that's really important. I'm very proud that we've been able to do that. And certainly the renovation of Coles Commons. I'm a big believer that if you do great programming and great work, people will support that. And I love the fact that we do world-class programming here. This is a place where you can come and see world-class Broadway, world-class dance. Even the shows that we're bringing for children they come literally from around the world. I love that, and I love trying to figure out what the next thing is. And we've tried so many things over the years, and we rarely fall on our face. So I think the fact that we're careful, that we're very thoughtful about when we do things. I think that's really the key to the success, and I love that our audience and our donors are always ready for the next new thing.